What is it like to lead your team through the Grove on game day?
It's one of the most unbelievable experiences that I've ever experienced, and I know our players feel that, our fans do as well. But for our first-time freshmen walking through, they're going to have one of the best experiences of their life. To have 20, 30, 40,000 people there all in one place, watch them get off the bus, walk through the Grove, there's nothing like it, and that really sends a real signal that football is truly here.
BYU doesn't get to play in the SEC very often. Talk about what SEC football is like.
Well, stadiums are full. The tailgaters, the Grove is full. It's going to be on TV. And then you're going to see a very physical, very fast game, no matter who's playing. And so this is going to be, we have an awesome respect for BYU, what Bronco's done with that team. And I know they're independent now. And I think that they'll see a tremendous stadium full of people that love football, and they play every play with you with passion and energy, and really there's nothing like it.
After back-to-back Cotton Bowl championships, last year was a down year for Ole Miss. How excited are you to start anew here in 2011?
Well, our guys paid a tremendous price. We started back over, worked extremely hard, made an investment, a sacrifice, held everybody accountable, whether they go into school or study hall or whatever it may be. And we asked everybody to lay everything on the line and really come together as one. And so I appreciate their work ethic now. And we finally get to go hit on somebody else. And I'm looking forward to seeing our team play. It's been a long off season.
Of all the returning starters that you have, some of them you look and they're 2 or 3 on the depth chart, which speaks a lot to the newcomers that you have this season.
That's true. Our newcomers are very, very athletic. Do they know everything right now? No. Will they be very, very anxious and nervous tomorrow? Probably so. But the thing that you love about them is their competitive spirit. They're very, very fast, and they're going to have a chance to make plays.
What would you say is the strength of your team going into the season opener?
I'd like to say our offensive line. They're big. This is the biggest group I've ever been around. But it's so important that they still got to be fundamentally sound. They got to block a very good defense where it has a lot of starters returning. I think that's really important. I think we have our secondary's better. They're a year older, and we have some playmakers at wide receiver along with some senior running backs. So I would start with the offensive line.
Coach, you had the great opportunity, I'll call it, of having a quarterback battle during fall camp. What was that process like for you?
Well, I'm glad that we had 3, and I'm glad that we have the 2 that we're going to play tomorrow. I think they're very talented. Barry Brunetti and Zach Stout both do an awesome job with their talent. And the only problem is they don't have much experience. But they're both very, very good at what they do, both a little different. But I'm excited to see them play as well.
BYU had a quarterback battle last year before Jake Heaps emerged. It was rough at the start. By the end of the season, he emerged into a good quarterback. You can't really speed up experience, but how do you speed up that process of getting better?
Well, that's a good question. You know, the only thing that helps that situation is playing. And so just like Jake Heap found his way, we're hoping one of our guys finds their way and leads our team. And whichever one puts the team in the end zone the most consistently without the disaster is going to be our guy. And so both of them have different talents, different way of putting the team there. But as long as they take care of the football, execute, we'll take the one that's going to lead us and keep moving those chains.
Coach, for the second straight year, a lot of talks of conference realignment surrounding these season openers. How do you avoid that as a distraction? Because this year it doesn't involve your program specifically, but the SEC is involved because of talks of Texas A&M, BYU certainly involved with the Big 12. How do you avoid that being a distraction?
Well, I've told our guys that I hadn't been studying it, and there's nothing that we can do about that. I think it's wasted energy when you do it. We've heard rumors and rumors of it for a year and a half. But nobody really truly knows. I have a lot of confidence in Commissioner Schlive and our chancellors. They'll make the right decision. I don't blame schools for wanting to be in our conference. I understand. Our stadiums are full. We're on TV every game. So I know there's a lot of financial reward, and people love football.
In his press conference on Monday, Bronco Mendenhall said he feels like things are shifting towards super conferences. Do you feel the same way?
You feel like it is. I mean, you can just look at Nebraska and Colorado. There's just movement and jockeying and rumors of. You just feel like that's the direction they're going.
The SEC is the most difficult football conference to play in the country. So once you get into conference games, nothing gets easier. So how difficult is it that you start off the season with a non-conference opponent like BYU?
I tell you, I wish they would have checked with me on scheduling BYU because that's the thing that's so difficult. It's already tough enough as it is, and then you play a team like this. But you know, everybody's leaning to playing at least one big-time quality opponent, and so that's where we are, and so we have a lot of respect for BYU.
You excited for the opportunity, though? Do you feel like your guys are up to the challenge?
I do. We've had a good camp, good long, hard off season, so I'm really anxious to see what we do in this heat.
Coach, as I was looking around your office, I saw a lot of family pictures. Where does football fall in your priorities?
Well, family's first to me. Of course, God's number one, and then family, and then my football family. That's really the three things that I have. I don't have a lot of hobbies. I was a coach's son, and so family's important to me. And they've been with me going on, this is about my 28th year to coach, and about 14 in the SEC. So they've been right there with me, you know, side by side. And so it's just, they're a special blessing, and I appreciate them.
Okay, appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.